We begin our journey high above the earth. Below us, a landscape unfolds. It is a place of ancient stories and modern life. This is the city of Irbid, nestled in the northern highlands of Jordan. From this vantage point, the world slows down. The sounds of the city fade into a gentle hum. We are floating now, drifting on the soft currents of the air. The sun bathes the scene in a warm golden light. It catches the edges of buildings and illuminates the patchwork of streets. Here, suspended between the vast blue sky and the living city, we can truly appreciate its quiet majesty and the intricate patterns of human existence woven into the land. Imagine yourself weightless, a silent observer in the quiet expanse of the sky. The city below is not just a collection of structures, it is a living organism. It breathes with the rhythm of the day. We can see the main arteries, the roads, carrying life from one part of the body to another. Now, let us descend a little closer. The city transforms from an abstract pattern into a detailed mosaic. We can see the individual rooftops, a vast and varied sea of flat surfaces that form the city's unique upper landscape. Many are adorned with water tanks, essential vessels for life in this arid climate, standing like silent sentinels. Satellite dishes tilt towards the sky, listening for stories from the wider world. Look there. On one roof, a collection of potted plants creates a small personal garden in the sky. It is a splash of vibrant green against the pale concrete. The variety is endless. Some are cluttered with the forgotten objects of daily existence, while others are meticulously maintained. The colors are subtle, yet captivating. The dominant palette is one of earth tones. Beige, sand, and pale gray create a harmonious whole. From this height, we can observe the rhythm of the day imprinted upon these surfaces. In the early morning, the rooftops are cool and cast in long, sharp shadows. Let us gently guide our view towards the heart of the city, where history sleeps just beneath the surface. Irbid, known in antiquity as Arabella, was once a prominent member of the Decapolis. As we float above, we can identify the archaeological mound or tell of Irbid. It is a subtle rise in the urban landscape, a gentle hill upon which the modern city is built. From our serene position in the sky, we cannot see the individual columns or buried mosaics. Instead, we see the echoes of this ancient past in the very layout of the city. The buildings that stand upon it today are resting on millennia of human endeavor, their foundations sunk deep into the soil of time itself. From our vantage point, we can appreciate the sheer resilience of this place. It has been continuously inhabited for over 5,000 years, making it one of the oldest cities in the region. Our aerial perspective allows us to see this continuity not as a series of sharp breaks, but as a slow, organic flow, like a great river carving its path through the landscape of history. Now let us drift towards a different part of the city, one that pulses with a youthful and forward-looking energy. Here we see the sprawling campus of Yarmouk University. It is a place of order and design, with grand buildings, wide open spaces, and tree-lined avenues. The architecture is distinct, modern, functional, and built with purpose. Its scale is impressive. We can see the large lecture halls, the dome of the library, and the vast green sports fields. During the day, we can just make out the tiny figures of students moving between classes, their paths creating invisible lines of energy across the campus grounds. The university's presence has a profound effect on the character of Irbid. It infuses the ancient city with a constant stream of new life and diverse perspectives. As we float above, we can appreciate this beautiful balance. The city is a living library, its shelves stocked with stories from antiquity and volumes still being written by thousands of young minds below. Let us now turn our gaze to the pockets of green that punctuate the urban landscape. From our high vantage point, these parks and gardens appear like precious emeralds set within the sandy tones of the city. They are the city's lungs, essential spaces for rest, recreation, and connection with the natural world. One of the most prominent green spaces we can see is Al Hassan Park. From above, its layout is clear. Winding pathways meander through groves of trees, past manicured lawns and colorful flower beds. Its existence breaks the monotony of the urban grid, offering a soft, organic counterpoint to the straight lines of the surrounding buildings. Beyond the large public parks, there are smaller, more intimate green spaces hidden throughout the city. We can spot them in the courtyards of homes, on the balconies of apartments, and in the grounds of mosques and public buildings. These green spaces also play a crucial role in the city's ecosystem. They provide habitats for birds and insects, help to cool the air during hot summer months, and absorb rainwater, reducing runoff. Now, let us glide towards the edges of the city. Here, a remarkable transformation occurs. The dense fabric of buildings begins to thin. This is the fringe, the transitional zone where the urban world gently merges with the agricultural landscape that has sustained it for millennia. The land around Irbid is famously fertile. This is the Huron Plain, known since ancient times as the breadbasket of the region. From above, especially after the winter rains, the landscape is a patchwork of vibrant greens. We can see the geometric patterns of cultivated land, a canvas painted by the hands of farmers. The relationship between the city and its surrounding farmland is symbiotic. The city provides a market for the farmer's produce, while the fields provide the food that sustains the urban population. This is the landscape that gave birth to the city, the fertile ground from which it sprang, and it continues to be its lifeblood. Let us now return our focus to the city itself and observe one of its most fascinating characteristics, the seamless blend of old and new. From our elevated position, this is not a city of distinct historical zones, but rather a rich and complex intermingling. Look closely at the urban fabric. The patterns tell the story. The older districts near the central tell are characterized by organic, winding streets. This mixture is also visible in the architecture itself. While many new buildings adopt contemporary international styles, they often incorporate subtle nods to tradition. This is not a clash of styles, but a conversation between them. From our serene vantage point, this blend appears wonderfully harmonious. The city is a living document, with each building, street, and neighborhood serving as a page. Some pages are ancient and fragile, others are freshly printed, but they are all bound together in a single, coherent volume. This ability to integrate different eras into a cohesive whole is one of Irbid's greatest strengths, and a key part of its quiet, unassuming charm. Let us descend once more, drawing our attention to a place of intense energy, the central market, or Souk. Even from a moderate height, the character of this area is unmistakable. The streets become narrower, and the rooftops are often covered with awnings and temporary shelters, creating a shaded canopy over the world below. We can see the bright colors of the produce stalls, even from this distance. Piles of red tomatoes, green cucumbers, and yellow lemons create a brilliant palette. From above, the flow of people through the narrow alleyways looks like water moving through a canyon. It is a constant, fluid motion. This is more than just a place to shop. It is a place to meet, to talk, to exchange news, and to maintain the social fabric of the community. The Souk is the city's living room. The apparent chaos of the Souk resolves into a complex, self-organizing system. It has its own rhythms, its own unwritten rules, and its own beautiful logic. Our journey is drawing to a close. As we slowly begin our final descent, the city rises up to meet us. The details become sharper. The abstract patterns resolve back into individual homes, cars, and trees. But we carry with us the memory of the view from the sky, the vision of a city in perfect harmony with its landscape and its long history. That perspective offers a lasting sense of peace, a feeling that we can hold on to long after our feet are back on the ground. Irbid, seen from above, reveals itself as a place of quiet strength and gentle beauty. It is the beauty of continuity, of a life lived in balance with the past and in harmony with the land. As the last light of day fades and the city lights begin to twinkle below, like a new set of earthbound stars, we are left with a feeling of deep serenity. Places like Irbid offer a quiet reassurance. They show us that amidst the rush of the modern world, there are still havens of peace, history, and profound beauty, waiting to be discovered by those who take the time to look. And sometimes, the best way to see a place is to rise above it and simply, quietly, watch.